Clearly, none of the designers who work on the Tanki Online team have OCD because none of the skins go together. Not even any of the default skins go together, but we'll talk about that later. Here I have an example of 5 different XTHD skins. All of these fall under this category of XTHD. And as you can see, this one and this one, they seem to go together. That seems like that's kind of the same goldish color. And this one and that one kind of seem to go together. That's also a goldish color, but it's not the same as these two. And then this one, it doesn't really fit this. It's darker, it seems like, than these, but it's definitely not the same as those. So it's almost like they went from this and they kind of slowly transitioned over to this. And I mean, okay, it was built during different times. They decided that this gold looks better than that gold. That's fine. But then why, when they came up with this gold, didn't they go and change this to be the same gold? I mean, they changed all of these to black with the whatever they're called, dark skins. This is kind of this same gold, and they changed it to black. And then I think, let's see, Hopper. Yeah, this is that other gold, and they changed that to black. So clearly they can change the color, but they just decided, no, this is gonna stay that oddly not the same gold color. And then I think like this Tesla gold, which also got turned black, so clearly they can change the color, doesn't really fit with anything. Like if I put that one over here, if I put that over here, doesn't really fit with that, doesn't fit with that or that, definitely doesn't fit with those. So where does this go? This doesn't really fit anywhere. It's not the same as any of them. It's another gold. So now we have at least 4 different golds they've used for XTHD. Why don't they just make them all the same gold? Like color picker and just make it that. All of them. Just make it this gold. Obviously, I say this, I'm not a designer. I have no clue. Maybe that's super difficult, but I just can't imagine that it's really that difficult. And that's just XT skins. Look at this. This is the brand new Tsunami turret in its normal HD skin. It doesn't have any, let's see. Yeah, this is standard settings. And then this is Viking, also with standard settings. And if I look closely, clearly this texture and that texture are not the same. They look completely different. So why? Why do even the HD skins that are just default for everyone, why don't those go together? Oddly, I found that, for example, the GT skins have that more plain, untextured look to them. So this actually goes together pretty well, but this is not the GT skin. This is the default skin. And this is only for the more recent turrets. Like if we look at Thunder, it clearly has some texturing. It's not maybe as extreme as on the whole, but it's not nearly as plain as the Tsunami turret. I just don't understand why everything has to be different. Why can't at least something be the same? It used to be, if you think about old XT skins, like XT Hammer, XT Twins, same gold. If I put Hammer on this, the gold goes together. If I put Twins on this, the gold goes together. If I put Striker on this, the gold goes together. So clearly they have in the past, obviously made a whole skin series. I think every single turret and hull that were available to play with at the time they made the skin series all went with each other. It was all the same gold. It all had the same kind of textures, the same look. So they can, or they could do it at least. What happened? I would really enjoy seeing more unity across the board in terms of textures and colors because it just looks really quite ugly to put this together. It looks terrible, even though XTHD, XTHD. It hurts my eyes, and I don't think it'd be that hard to fix this. I feel like this could look like that, and it would look great with just a little tweak. Somewhere someone changes the hex code, but what do I know? Anyway, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.